What if I told you that becoming an elite point guard isn't just about talent? That it's not about who jumps the highest, runs the fastest, or scores the most points. The truth is, elite point guards, those who lead their teams at the highest levels, share a set of unique traits that go far beyond stats. And in this video, I'm breaking down the complete blueprint. If you're serious about becoming the kind of floor general coaches trust in every moment, this is for you. Whether you're a high school player trying to earn more minutes, a college athlete trying to make that leap, or even someone who just loves understanding the deeper layers of the game, this breakdown will help you elevate not just your skill set, but your basketball mind. And here's the exciting part. This is just the first video in a full position-by-position series. So no matter what role you play, we're going to cover what it takes to be elite at your spot. Let's start with the most obvious, but often misunderstood trait: court vision and passing IQ. At the elite level, it's not enough to simply pass the ball to the open man. Great point guards manipulate the defense to create those openings. Think about Magic Johnson. He didn't just deliver passes, he set traps. He'd look one way, shift the defense, and hit a cutter perfectly in stride. Chris Paul operates with the same surgical precision. He reads the help defender before they even move and places passes exactly where his teammates can finish. Want to develop that? Watch games with intent. Study the angles, the timing, how spacing changes a play. Try watching a possession and pausing right before a pass. Ask yourself, where would I go with the ball? Then see what actually happens. With reps, you'll start seeing patterns. Don't train your passing in isolation. Train it by understanding the flow of an offense. Next up, leadership and communication. This is where good guards become great ones. You're the coach on the floor. That means it's on you to recognize when your team needs to speed up, slow down, or run a set. You can't just play your own game. You have to be aware of everyone's game. Look at Isaiah Thomas. His leadership during the Pistons championship runs wasn't just about toughness. It was about managing egos, controlling tempo, and knowing when to take over. Jason Kidd was the same way. He wasn't the loudest guy on the court, but when he spoke, people listened.
Now, come on. Channel 5, stay home. Stay home, don't. Jump.
He earned trust through preparation and composure. If you want to lead, start by talking more on the court. Call out screens, remind teammates of matchups, echo what the coach says during timeouts. You don't have to be the most vocal player on day one, but consistency builds leadership. And when you do speak, make it count. Say something that helps your team win that possession. Third, pace control. This is probably one of the most underrated parts of being an elite PG. Most young guards either play too fast or too slow. Elite guards have the ability to shift gears, control tempo, and dictate the rhythm of the game. That's how Steve Nash dominated. He used change of speed to keep defenses off balance. He could come off a screen and keep his dribble alive just long enough to force a rotation, then attack it. Mike Conley is another elite example. He's not the flashiest or fastest, but his control is surgical. He plays at his pace, not the defense's. Controlling tempo is like being a DJ. You decide the vibe. Push the brake when the defense isn't set, but slow it down when you need execution. Learn how to shift speeds on your drives. Go from slow to sudden. Play with hesitation. Make the defense pause for even half a second, and you'll create space for yourself and your teammates. Let's talk about scoring ability. You don't need to be a 30-point-per-game scorer to be elite, but you must be a threat. When defenders know you can't score, they sag off. They play the pass. They clog up space for everyone else. Elite guards like Stephen Curry changed the entire geometry of basketball with their scoring ability. It's not just his range, it's his confidence and movement. He doesn't stop running off screens, which keeps defenders busy even when he doesn't have the ball. Then there's Damian Lillard. His range, poise under pressure, and finishing at the rim make him one of the most dangerous scorers at his position. He demands attention every time he crosses half court. That kind of gravity makes the game easier for everyone else on the team. If you want to become more of a scoring threat, master 3 things: finishing through contact, a reliable mid-range or floater, and a consistent pull-up jumper. You don't need to shoot from 35 feet. You just need to keep the defense honest on every touch. Now let's dig into something that brings it all together: your handle. This is non-negotiable. If your handle is loose, your game falls apart. You can't get into your actions. You can't beat pressure. You can't execute when the play breaks down. Elite guards keep the ball on a string. Think Kyrie Irving. His creativity, balance, and control make him one of the most dangerous isolation players we've ever seen. But it's not just Kyrie. Allen Iverson had one of the most deadly crossovers in history, not because it was complicated, but because it was fast, low, and explosive. Here's the good news. I've actually created a full video breaking down how to build elite-level handles. It covers everything from foundational drills to advanced breakdown moves. I'll link it in the description and drop it up top. If you feel like your handle is the missing piece in your game, that's the next video you should hit. Don't just dribble to dribble, dribble with intention. Let's shift gears now and talk about what separates elite guards in the biggest moments. Clutch performance. The great ones want the ball when the pressure is highest. But the key isn't just confidence, it's preparation. Derrick Rose, during his MVP season, was the embodiment of this. He'd take over fourth quarters because he had trained for those moments. He practiced those game winners like they were free throws. And Steph? He expects to hit big shots because he's taken thousands in practice under pressure. Being clutch isn't about hype, it's about reps. Put yourself in game-like scenarios during workouts. Set a timer, create pressure. Tell yourself, this is the shot to win the game, and hit it 10 times in a row. The players who perform under pressure are the ones who've already been there, in their minds, in their training. Now let's round this out with something that separates pros from amateurs: basketball IQ and decision-making. This is what turns a talented player into a true point guard. It's about knowing when to pass and when to shoot, how to read the defense before the play unfolds, and how to manage different situations. John Stockton wasn't flashy, but he's the all-time leader in assists for a reason. He made the right read, over and over again. Tony Parker, too. His pick-and-roll decision-making was elite. He'd probe the lane, force defenders to commit, and then pick them apart with floaters or kickouts. If you want to raise your IQ, start studying more film, your own and others. Watch how elite guards read drop coverage, how they attack hedges, how they time their passes. Great decision-making comes from repetition and knowledge. The more you see, the more automatic it becomes. Now, let's go even deeper. Elite point guards also possess intangibles that don't show up on the stat sheet: toughness, work ethic, and unselfishness. These are the qualities that every coach falls in love with. Toughness means diving for loose balls, taking charges, and playing defense when your shot isn't falling. Work ethic is about showing up early, staying late, and doing the extra reps that nobody else wants to. And unselfishness? That's the glue. It's knowing when to get yours and when to feed a hot teammate. It's not about playing passive, it's about doing what helps the team win. Jason Kidd showed this perfectly. In his later years, he wasn't chasing stats. He adjusted his role, became a knockdown shooter, and let younger players grow. That's what real leadership looks like. Now you've got the blueprint. 7 traits: vision and passing, leadership, tempo control, scoring ability, elite handles, clutch play, and high IQ. Plus the intangibles that tie it all together. That's what it takes to be an elite point guard. So now that you know what it takes to be an elite point guard, here's my question to you. Which of these 7 traits do you feel you need to improve most right now? Is it your handle, your leadership, your shooting? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one and I try to reply to as many as I can. And if this video gave you value, please do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a teammate who's trying to level up their game. We've got videos coming for every position in basketball, so whether you're a wing, big, or just trying to be more complete, you'll want to stick around. And don't forget to check out that dribbling video I mentioned earlier, because if you're serious about being elite, your handle needs to be as sharp as your vision. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.